Hey, welcome back to Danford Golf. Today we're going to do a product review on something that's going to help you drop strokes, help you become more confident. If you've been going to any tour events lately, you've probably been seeing this used quite often. All right, so we know it's tour proven, so the good news is it works. All right, so stay tuned to our product review. And if you are a brand new subscriber, we appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit that little subscribe button, hit the bell so you can see all our future notifications. And if you have any questions on how to purchase this or anything like that after the video, make sure you leave a comment down below. So our product review today is called the Visio putting mat, all right? What the Visio putting mat, it's basically exactly what it sounds like. It is going to be a mat that you lay on the green, and it's going to show you the arc of your stroke and what the face should look like in your stroke, all right? Right, left-handed, you just flip it around, right? It comes in two different colors. You can get a white one. It's made out of a vinyl material. I've had it for about 3 years. It holds up pretty good, except with vinyl, it takes a little while for you to have to unroll it and do stuff like that. The newest one that just came out is like this black one, and it's kind of made out of a rubber, so it lays flat on the ground immediately right away. So this material, I would suggest if you're going to buy this, this would be the one that you kind of go with, unless they come out with a white one that does the exact same thing. Now, when it comes to what mat you're going to choose, it comes in 3 different arcs. All right, this is a number 2, which means it is a 12-degree arc. You can also get, I believe, a 9 and a 15. Don't quote me on that for sure. If you go to the site, which I'll put a link down below, it'll tell you exactly which arc you went with. I went with just basically the middle grade. Everybody is going to be a little bit different depending if you are somebody who lets the putter head swing a little bit more, or if you're somebody who's thinking about trying to do the kind of straight back, straight through, which is actually, don't try to do that stroke, but it'll just have less rotation of the face. And of course, the less rotation of the face, the more often you're going to hit it on line, the more putts you're going to make. But I just went with the middle line. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set this up now for you, just so you can kind of see how it works, and we'll go from there. All right, so as you can see, you just lay it on the ground. There's a bunch of holes in it, and I'll show you an exact picture of here in a little bit of where you can kind of put tees to help you fine-tune your stroke. Today we're just kind of got the gate drill here, and then it just makes sure that you weave it right through those 2 tees. That just means the face came back square. You're going to hit putts on line. You're going to make more putts. So when you set up to it, there's 2 dots. You put it on the first dot just in front of the tees for this drill. You take your setup, and your goal is to try to match the face angle to the lines that are on the bottom and make sure that the arc matches basically the line on your putter if you have a line on your putter. All right, and if you hit a good stroke, you should miss all the tees. If this is aimed right and everything, it'll go in the hole. All right, first try, not bad. All right, so that is just a simple way that you can do it. All right, I'll show you another example of how you can use the tees to kind of fine tune maybe some issues you have with your stroke. So now you can really see clearly what the mat looks like. So this line represents the arc of the stroke. All right, again, if you get like a number 3, it's going to have a little bit more of an arc, or less, it'll have less of an arc. I think this is pretty much perfect for most of the folks that I work with. All right, then you just got a gate drill, and then you got 2 tees up front to kind of make sure that you keep it on line. All right, set up, make sure that face is square with it. All right, and then you just hit a good putt. All right, and the biggest thing that you can look for is just make sure you don't hit these 2 tees up front, because that means the club face came back perfectly square, and that's really what's most important. So for this example, I put a tee on the outside. This is for those folks who kind of got a little bit caught up in the straight back, straight through. So when they take it straight back, they would actually run into that tee. Okay, so they're going to work on making sure that their putter comes back inside of it, It's going to stay on that correct arc. So again, when you do it correctly, all right, you shouldn't hit any of the tees. And I pushed that one, so I hit the tee on the outside. All right, once again, I'll show you, so you can see all the tees down here where you can put them. You can really fine tune your stroke a lot, and then you can make it smaller, harder, easier, all that kind of stuff. So it goes on the first right there. All right, we'll do the outside version here. All right, so I don't want that club to hit the outside. I don't want an outside stroke. I don't want to have a cut stroke. This drill is for the folks who tend to drag the club inside and then push it, so they're inside push type putter. All right, makes it really hard, especially if a putt is breaking away from you, to start to make those. All right, so you just put it on the inside, and again, avoid the tees. If you make a good stroke, we don't hit any tees. Oh, just a little too hard. I want to stay away from the inside stroke also. All right, and just you can really pay attention to the face and what it looks like. All right, and so the size, you can notice that there's more rotation the bigger you have it. So I always suggest taking a smaller stroke just so the face doesn't rotate as much, so you can make more putts. All right, so that's just some different drills that you can kind of do with the mat. All right, and it just really helps you just start to see what it should look like, what it should feel like. All right, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but the great deal is when you hit it with that straight face, goes through those front tees, right? At least we know we're getting it on line, and that is super important when it comes to you making putts.